back with another episode, 21 Vibes. We in the house.
Yes, sir.
Y'all get to look at me first today. I'm going to go ahead
First lady,
and,
first watch.
you know,
Fuck your shit.
put the eye candy on the screen first. I'm going to say what's up to the crew, as usual.
For sure.
I'm going to start with my dog, G.
You alright?
How you doing today?
I'm good.
How it feel?
I'm ready.
You feel good?
I'm relaxed today.
Good.
Yeah, I'm relaxed. I'm
My
good.
brother to the right. What
What's
up?
pop? It's been a long
See you now.
time.
See y'all. I know, right? I feel like I ain't seen y'all in a few
Yeah,
weeks.
good to see y'all,
Y'all
man.
doing okay?
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
Righty, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good to see y'all.
Goddamn, G, got you a nice little pillow over there, motherfucker, on the club. Got a new little accessory to the podcast now.
Yeah, man. Put my vibe back.
All right, okay. Well, that's where the money at.
That big murder shit.
That's where the money at.
That big murder shit. Maybe put my bag up. Shit.
Let me move my little bag to the side.
They got the new motherfucker. So,
All right, y'all. So we gonna get into it. We're gonna start with a current event. So the current event that we talked about speaking on was the Impact ATL. So that's a new show with Jada Waiter, Ari Fletcher, Arrogant Tay, Lakia, and Des Dior. So it's
Okay.
just basically like, you know,
The
it's-
None of the
Holy
elites
click.
right
yeah,
there.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know, they showing basically that what their social media impact has done for their careers and just like the world for real.
Okay.
And on this recent episode that just aired, Ari and Jada had a conversation. They felt like they needed to have a conversation because they felt like it was some weird energy or something like that.
Right.
yeah.
So basically Jada was saying like they was at a party and Ari didn't speak to her. And she was like, damn, like what's going on? Like y'all thought we was cool, like, Ari on the same shit, like damn, like, it's Jada being weird to me. So do y'all feel like, did y'all get to watch the clip?
I watched it.
I watched it. I
scanned through. I watched it though.
Yeah, so do y'all feel like, if we had in a friendship and some shit feeling weird, do you feel like, it's best to address it, or you just gonna be like, I mean, shit, if you acting weird, you just acting weird?
So, they got the podcast together.
They
Nah,
got a
they got a show
It's a
together.
show,
Well,
yeah.
it's a show, yeah.
On
But
BET.
they had they did like a episode of them two just sitting
Strictly
at the
based
table
on them two.
Yeah.
talking out their differences. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just them two
Yeah.
on some other shit.
Yeah.
Okay. That what you talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like if we working together and we out and if you don't talk to me or if you don't speak to me, I'm gonna feel some type of way. I'm gonna address that because the energy gonna be off when we go back to do this episode or whatever TV show, whatever shit they got.
Right, and even besides that, like they are, they run in the same circle.
Yeah, they was in the
So
same
it's like
circle.
before they started filming this show, like they were in the same circle. They worked together, like modeling for certain designers and shit. So they was always around each other. So their sons played together because they're around the same age.
Right.
So all of a sudden, I guess like the energy just went weird, and they felt like we should have a conversation. Or Jada reached out to Ari like, hey, we need to have a conversation. Like let's chat at dinner or some shit like
Yeah.
that. So
And then like one thing, like especially when like you within the same circle, you know what I'm saying? Like there's some energy that you really gotta correct anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got the same friends for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't trying to be around this person, and there's always some weird energy between y'all, but everybody else cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like if it's something petty, yeah, that is something that you don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
Especially like when you like within that industry, because you know that you got like
We gotta see each other. We
Yeah.
gotta bump into each other.
yeah.
I say that I don't want to talk to nobody if you just acting funny with me.
Right.
Like if I got an
feel you.
issue, we could talk. You know what I'm saying? Or I would hope that if you had an issue, you would sit down and want to talk to me.
Yeah.
But I ain't got time to be trying to sit you down to see what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I'm doing that. Like if you acting weird, I'm just gonna let you act weird. I really
Okay.
ain't trying to figure that out.
I'm
But you
saying,
ain't
what
trying
if
to talk
y'all-
about it.
but I'm saying, what if y'all work together? Like,
You gotta talk about that then. If you the one acting weird,
I get what you saying.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if I got an issue with you, you ain't gonna be out. Maybe you know what I'm saying. You might be like, "Hey G, what up, bro? You been acting kind of."
Yeah.
I'm saying I ain't doing that.
But they got to bring it to you, basically.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying. Yeah.
If I ain't got the problem, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I feel you.
I feel you, but then again, it's just like you say, if they got the problem, and I know it's not you not acting the way you acting, I might say, damn, bro, what's up with you? You all right?
Yeah.
Not just saying like it might be some shit that bothering you that ain't got nothing to do with me.
You might be trying to check on them.
I'm trying to see what's you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you good,
yeah.
bro? You want something? You need to talk? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
because
look at it like that way.
yeah, because like based off like the shit that you saying, cause like either way it go, it's gonna be some ego that get into it. You know what I'm saying? So like based on what you saying, it's really just your ego that's really saying like, I ain't gonna talk to you. Like I'll wait till you bring it up.
Right.
But like when you think about like their situation, or them really being in the industry, really doing working together, because like in a way, this really just for social media too. Cause this really like just a bad talk anyway. Because I know that we have a conversation. I know that just because of us two, we can make a bag off this.
Yeah.
Right.
You know
Because
what I'm
people
saying?
want to see it. They want to hear what we're talking about.
People want to see that. Cause like for real, a lot of times in that life, it be the fans they be drawing the beef in between them anyway.
Right, true.
That's what I'm saying though. That's why it's harder for
Yeah.
niggas to talk. If we ain't, as a regular person, you ain't finna get no money behind sitting down with no nigga talking.
Right.
So a lot of folks just be like, bro, I got other shit going on in my life. I ain't got time to worry about
Yeah.
what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
I'm torn because I'm kind of like with G2. I kind of be like, if I know I ain't did shit,
Yeah,
then
alright, for what?
I'm gonna let your ass act weird. You know, like I gotta really, really, really give a fuck, and most of the time I don't give a fuck.
Fact.
But
Facts.
two,
But
but
then again, like I
two
said-
also that also depends on how much I value our relationship or our
Right,
friendship.
uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because like if you start acting weird towards me, and then your ego start making you feel like that, no, I ain't gonna bring this up, and then my ego saying like, no, I ain't gonna bring this up either. That could be a situation that never get fixed.
Yeah.
Right. And that's why I'm finna say, like, to the point, if I fuck with you and I know, like, damn, this ain't G, but I know I ain't did nothing. I
Yeah.
might did something,
Yeah.
I might not. I'ma still reach the hair like, damn, bro, what's up? Even though if I ain't do nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I value our relationship.
Yeah.
Right.
Because me coming around and us being around each other, it might fuck up a vibe. It might, Neil and Rod might come around.
Yeah.
Now, me and you at odds, or me and you ain't seeing eye to eye, or that might fuck up the whole vibe. That might throw Neil and Rod off. Like, damn, what's going on? Now they're going to have Neil and Rod acting like
Yeah.
some type of way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Cause I feel like that when you really all got the same circle of friends, it's different rather than like it's different when I really ain't got to see you. Like I just see you when I got to
Right.
see you.
Right.
But when I know that I'm gonna see you, I'm gonna see you 2-3 times a month.
Some
Like,
gotta be said.
Yeah, like
some
some
gotta be said because otherwise it's just like I don't like weirdo shit for real.
Fact.
So to be honest, if it's like, you know, within the circle, whether I'm closer to so and so because of you, I mean, whether I'm close to you because of someone else, or you know what I'm saying, I still might be like, you know,
It got to be addressed.
it gotta be addressed because like that weird shit, I don't really like that. Like,
Yeah, my bad. I ain't mean
No,
to
you
cut you
good.
off. But like just like how she had a conversation with Jada, I think that she had fixed her problem with Dream Doll too.
right?
She had just fixed her problem with Dream Doll because like between her, Tate, and Dream Doll, they all best friends
Exactly.
too. So like it's like, bro, it's like
You already
can't-
know. You gotta have a conversation.
You can't have one friend that's a mutual friend between all y'all because you're really putting that one friend. A lot of times it might be that one friend that's actually driving the conversation. Like, look, bro, like y'all put me in a fucked up position
Yeah.
because I'm cool with you and I'm cool with you, and now every time that y'all get around each other, there's some weird energy, and then I don't know where I want to be at. If I want to, I mean, because like it really be hard to play that middleman shit between the two, for real.
Then again, I don't get into that shit because, like, having people that in the same industry, that shit for TV. Because you see these people in real life, these people really be fucking with each other. These people
Yeah.
be out fucking with each other.
Yeah, facts.
I ain't never got
These
into
folks
that.
just at the BT
That's what I'm
Award
saying.
again.
I ain't
Yeah.
never got into that love and hip hop, that love for Miami and all that shit. You said they doing that shit to make some money.
yeah.
This shit
You know what I'm saying?
entertainment at
That's
the end of the day.
entertainment, so-
Creating
Yeah.
little drama and shit
Exactly.
here and
Because
there.
people
Yeah.
like that shit. People gonna pay for that shit. So I ain't never got. Now I don't know. And when y'all said, I ain't know what it was because I don't get into that shit.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, it shit be fake.
I think that talking shit be harder to do with your real friends though. Cause I do feel like a lot of time, like if somebody do have a problem, I feel like if you almost address the problem too early, like before they ready to talk about it, it really come off like, nah, I ain't got no problem.
Right.
Or why you think I'm acting funny? You know what I'm saying? And it really don't help none. That's why I feel like I just wait for that person until they ready to address whatever the issue is, or you know, especially if you don't know that you got an issue.
Right.
Have you ever had like a friend though approach you like, you know, like, hey, I feel like, you know, our vibe is off, and you like completely oblivious to like what they talking about. You like, oh, I didn't even know, like, you know what I'm saying, it was an issue.
I have before.
I have too.
You have too?
Yeah, I have.
Well, because see, like, to a certain extent, if one of my friends start to feel like their eye vibe off, more than likely it might be something about their eye vibe is off. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a good or bad thing, it might just be like just me focusing on some shit and not worrying about that shit to where I vibe off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But normally if a friend notice that a vibe off between y'all two, it's some truth behind it, regardless if it's a good or bad thing with it.
Yeah. Sometimes it can be one-sided though.
That can be one-sided.
Yeah, it's like that's why, like, when it happened with me, I was like, damn, I didn't even know, like, you know what I'm saying, this was an issue. Like, but thank you for bringing it up because, you know, like, I didn't know. But
most of that shit, when it be like that, it's some shit that they did.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't even want to talk about that.
And it's like,
I don't know what to say to you.
It's just like with me, I was just having a conversation. Like, if I know niggas did some shit, and it's to the point that it ain't got nothing to do with like putting my life in danger or something, I still fuck that nigga. But I know it's a certain extent that I'm gonna fuck with him. So it eat him up like, damn, I know bro, but bro still death in my hand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it really killing him. To now he want to make it seem like it's you.
Yeah.
But it was, nigga.
Yeah, they can definitely flip the script like that. Yeah.
You gotta go look at yourself in the mirror like, now I just said somebody called me, still shaking my hand.
Yeah.
Now he trying to figure, he don't know how you looking at the situation.
Facts.
So that's how that shit be out, though.
What's acting funny though? Cause another thing, like, I don't want to talk to a nigga if you feel like I'm acting funny just cause I'm growing.
Fact.
Like, we ain't gotta sit down and talk about that. Just don't fuck with me no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you feel like the nigga acting funny cause
I'm busy.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
I ain't
talk about
call
that.
you until y'all would come to Hush.
I ain't talking about that.
I might call and told you yesterday I was going to Hush, but I ain't called and tell you today I was going to
Yeah.
Hush.
It be that some people, some friends take offense to every fucking thing.
Exactly.
Like, they want to take offense to everything, and it's like, you know, that's where the one-sided issue come in. It's like, bruh, it's really not no issue. Like, you thinking too deep into it. Like, everybody's sensitivity level is different and all
Yeah,
of
that's
that
what it
too,
is.
so.
Everybody's sensitivity level has went down a lot, and then some people just get so used to routine. You know what I'm saying? Like, people get so used to routine. So if me and Nia texting every day on a normal basis, and then it just happened out the blue, we just stopped texting for like 5, 6, 7 days. That person gonna feel like that Nia acting funny for some reason.
Yeah, and it could be Nia just got a boyfriend now.
Okay.
So can't text you every day.
Yeah.
No more.
Yeah, that's true. But that person gonna feel like that person gonna feel like that Nia acting funny until Nia express like, nah, like I got a boyfriend now, so I can't be doing
Only
all
if
that.
they
But
like.
is that right or is that wrong?
Okay, I'll take us. That's a good example
Yeah,
because
is that
at
right
one
or is that
point,
wrong?
me, Ryan, and Kia was kicking it like all the time. Shout out to Kia.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Keith.
Like, we used to kick it all the time. Like, whether it would be at her house, his house, my house, like, you know. But nothing. We still love each other the same. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But certain things happen. Like, you know, somebody's schedule might get busier. I may not be in town as much on the weekends when we was kicking it, you know, shit like that. So, but I don't feel like any of us ever felt like, damn, like,
like it was acting funny. Yeah.
It's not like that. So you just gotta know your friends.
But-
They'll be like that, especially when y'all locked in like that.
Yeah.
Everybody got a right mind set, like, okay.
Yeah, like that's exactly what I was finna say.
Nia might be doing her thing, Rod might be doing her thing,
Right.
Kim might be doing her thing.
Yeah, that's what I was finna say. Cause like with that, see, all us locked in tight. You know what I'm saying? So like when that little transition had happened to where we had stopped hanging out so much, like I really knew what all was going on between. Like without you really saying it, I really knew like, all right, Kid got this going on. Nia really got this going on. So I really see the change without her even saying it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
It's like it don't really have to be addressed. It's like, you know, like we one call away. Like, you know, we may not kick it 4 times a month. Now it may just be 1 time a month, or maybe every other month, or you know what I'm saying. But it's like now I don't feel like nobody would feel that type of way.
And then like that's why like the different, like the value of our relationship or the value of a person's relationship, that's why it mattered the most. You know what I'm saying? Because see, Ari and Jada ain't really cool. They not cool like Jada and Des. They really just cool through Tay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like they conversation on the show, Des and Jada one had a conversation on the show.
Right.
They had that shit behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Ari and Jada, they had that shit on the show because it's really just somebody that's bringing them into a friendship. For real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, if it's something like me and you, yeah, like I can talk about it with you behind closed doors. But if it's somebody like me and
XYZ.
me and XYZ, you know what I'm saying? I can find a way to where it can be beneficial. So we talk about it on the scene, you know what I'm saying? Because my fans might want to hear this anyway. Your fans might want to hear why we broke up too anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
Man, I ain't trying to motherfucker dress nothing.
Me neither, for real, bro. Me neither.
My inner circle.
I ain't trying to talk to these niggas, man. I don't care.
If it ain't got that, if you ain't helping me, I ain't
Fuck
helping
it,
you.
bro. A lot of time that shit don't be helped. If you got a real problem,
if it's nothing beneficial to it, like I ain't got shit. I ain't finna dress you on this show and Papa those nowhere. It is what it is. I'm just being real. It is what it is, bro. You stay on your line, I stay on my line.
Yeah. Then a lot of times, like my issue with that, like what Neil was talking about, like when folks be having issues with you that you don't know. A lot of times, nigga, you ain't even tried to like see if I'm still fucking with you. A lot of times, you just reach that assumption off how you see me moving.
Right.
You ain't tried to hit me up and let's do something. Let's get together. Let's link up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even tried to do that. You just assuming that I'm on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I might be moving different than how we was moving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that don't affect my relationship with my friend or whoever I was fucking with. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas be jumping to conclusions and shit, man.
Hate, bro,
won't even fuck with you. Like, bro, you don't even know if I fuck with you or not.
Right.
You ain't even gave me no chance to show you.
I got niggas, bro, that I rolled up with. We ain't probably got each other's number.
Facts.
But when we see each other, that be the best time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That be the best time. So, like I said, I ain't got time to reach out to no nigga. Or if a nigga got a problem with me and I know I ain't did nothing to him, man, nigga, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck it, bro. It's fuck it.
If y'all got problems, address that shit. Anybody got time to be trying to guess and figure out why the fuck you mad? And because honestly, we too grown, we really don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
But we're just gonna get into it.
But for real, I can do good with you. I can do good without you.
Period. Like
Straight up.
it is what it is. So another topic that I thought was a good topic to speak on was venting and like using your friends as therapists.
Okay.
So how do you guys feel about, venting to your friends or using your friends as therapists? Like, do you feel like sometimes people overdo it, or do you feel like look at your friends weird if they don't vent to you? Like,
if you my nigga, man,
That's
you
a good
going
one.
through something, man. Because we might be going through the same thing. Like, it's better to talk about, because when they say go to a therapist, 9 times out of 10, me going to talk to a therapist, she probably never went through none of the shit I went through.
That's true.
So how the hell I'm gonna go talk to somebody who don't know nothing about nothing I went through? I rather call one of my niggas that I ain't just finna vent to know anybody, because some people use that shit as gospel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I might call my nigga GA, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look, this and that. And sometimes, and when people mess up at, because if I'm calling vent to you, it's some stuff I'm gonna ask you about that I want your response. It's some stuff I just want you to listen to. I just need to get it out. I feel better. Plenty of times I call bro and we and talk, and I'm like, damn, bro, I feel better now because I got that shit out.
yeah,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm with the part, like, don't overdo it. I'm not finna call and vent to a side bitch about my relationship.
yeah.
I hate when niggas do that.
That's lame as
shit
fuck.
be
You better not do that
By
shit.
the
You know what I'm saying?
way.
Niggas be doing
I
that though.
hope you
God.
niggas is not out
So
here
niggas
doing
doing
that.
that.
That's lame as fuck. I know they out here doing it, but come on now.
Okay, that is lame as fuck.
I done
but
had some side hoe that talk to me about that nigga.
Exactly.
That's weird.
Baby, I don't want to know about
I
that.
don't want to know about
Yeah,
that.
that's crazy.
That's what I just finna say. I finna say it's lamer for the other person to listen to it. Like, bro,
Yeah.
don't tell me about your problems
Yeah, I
dealing
don't want to
with.
hear about that.
Don't tell me
your
about your
nigga?
problem dealing with them. No.
But yeah, man. Talk to your people, man, because like I said, G, I might seen G go through that shit. I probably say that at the time, but I see him went through that shit. So I'm going to call him like, bro, you know the same shit you went through? I'm going through it. And me and him had conversations
because-
about this shit.
Yeah, I say something similar to that. Like, I feel like that it becomes a problem, like a therapist problem, when you start using your friends as that ongoing situation, like over and over
Right,
again. You know what I'm saying? Because like, if I want to call G and talk to him about some one time,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just about venting. But if I'm coming at you, week after week or month after month with the same exact situation, you know what I'm saying? The same exact story, the same exact goddamn problems going on in my life.
Fix that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
right.
Stop calling me.
And
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
Nigga,
And
nigga,
then
you the problem.
Yeah, you your ass the
problem.
problem.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the same situation every time. Nigga, you the problem.
Because
Shit.
you ain't trying to figure out,
Exactly. You the
you
problem.
know, yeah.
So let me ask you that, Cole. What would you say to somebody that say you supposed to go to a therapist because they ain't biased? Like, cause your friends might be subjected to just tell you what you want to hear.
No, because I ain't gonna lie. I can't say that. Because
A lot of friends do that though.
I ain't call.
Facts. That's why you got to know who to vent to, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I know who to vent to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't call Sue sometimes. Sue talk, nah, bro.
Yeah.
It's you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't call shout out to my best friend, Sade. They gonna tell me like, nah, bro, it's you.
And then
You know what I'm saying? You got some people
You
going.
can't be biased.
You can't
Yeah.
be biased.
Yeah.
You know? But I just don't agree with that therapy shit because half the time
they can't
they
relate.
can't relate to what
Yeah,
I'm
it's
going
hard
through.
to find a good therapist. That's why a lot of black people don't go, especially like black men. Like, you know, it's hard enough for black men to open up about a lot of shit for so many reasons. But I feel like finding a therapist that like resonates with you is hard. Like,
Right.
it really is. So, you know, shout out to everybody with a good therapist. Maybe y'all can suggest some to us.
Well, yeah, because like especially
I don't do a lot of
especially-
venting though.
Yeah, I'm not big
I
on
don't do a lot of venting.
I'm not big on venting. Like
That
we
might
was-
be a bad thing though.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just from
Well,
coming from
You go.
my situation. I used to hold a lot of shit in.
I still do.
And
Yeah.
when I hold it
Me
in,
too.
like at one point in time, it's like when I let it out, I let it out and I hurt the people around me instead of just going and addressing the situation right then and there.
Yeah.
Now they don't understand. Like I might bring up some shit while I'm venting, some shit that happened in 2020.
Yeah.
Damn. Now I'm venting to them.
Nah, you holding grudges, nigga.
I won't say holding grudges, but it's just that's what I'm saying. That's why I say it's good to like let that shit out because
Yeah.
holding that shit in ain't gonna do them to make shit worse.
Facts.
Yeah.
That
Because
shit cause resentment too.
It
exactly.
does. It does.
Because
You start hating somebody holding that shit in.
exactly.
But-
And it might be one little situation that damn that shit pissed him off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now some whole other shit that I was holding in. That shit just really just took
Took
the
me
top
over the
off.
edge.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I said, vent to your folks, man. If you got some good people, man, that you know like ain't gonna bring that shit up, y'all get arguing and
Yeah.
use that shit against you or go if I call and tell G, he finna call and tell Rod or
Yeah.
call and tell Nia. Nah,
And,
man, talk
and
to
then,
your people,
and then
man.
like that's one thing that I was finna say. Like when Kobe had said, like, watch who you vent to. Like a lot of times, bro, that shit matter in between your friend group too, bro.
Facts.
It matter
Like,
more.
like
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? Because like even between us, you know what I'm saying? Like it might be some shit that I'll call Jacoby for, that I talk to him about, that I won't tell G about, or some shit that I call Nia about, and I won't tell Jacoby about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
There's sometimes you be trusting in between that friendship, like that because we all friends. That don't mean that if I tell you something, you need to tell Jacoby.
Yeah.
Or just because I tell Jacoby something, you need to tell Nia.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I call you just to tell you.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just keep it in between us. So, like, even when you vent with your friends, bro, make sure that you still know who you talking to within your friend group, too.
Yep.
Because you do have friends that will still go out and tell your business
Repeat
to,
some shit.
protect your
yeah.
energy.
you know what I'm saying?
Protect your energy.
Tell your business to, like, some of their friends.
Exactly. And my
know,
business ain't your friend's business.
Yeah, exactly. So, like with that communicating shit, with, like, that vent shit, just like I know Nia said, like, before the show, like, sometimes, bro, like, it's hard for me to vent. If I'm venting, I'm at my most vulnerable moment ever in life. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, like, even though you my friend, it still might be some shit that I want to get through on my own. I don't
Yeah.
want to tell you about. I want to figure that shit out on my own. I don't want to tell you about it. I don't want to tell you about it. Then it might get to Kobe. Then Kobe might tell somebody else. Not saying that y'all do that, but I just, that's how shit be playing out in life.
Nah, I
You
do.
know what I'm saying? So like I said, bro, like with that vent shit, sometimes it just be hard because of who that person is as a person.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they feel like that. Sometimes they just feel like that, bro. Like if I do tell you, I'm just scared that my business might get out there
Yeah.
some other kind of way.
Yeah.
But that
That's
just
how.
come from- Go ahead, sir.
That's how I am. I would for sure say that I'm a private person, and I feel like, you know, if I'm gonna vent to somebody about something, I'm not the type of person that needs to vent to like make myself feel better.
Right.
If I'm venting because I'm looking for a solution, and I feel like
You ain't just venting to get off your chest.
no, I know some people, like, you know, that's therapy for them. It helps them, but it don't help me. I'm a solution-based person. I'm trying to get to a solution. If you can't help me find a solution, then I'm not going to vent to you about whatever, you know what I'm saying, issue or situation I'm going through. I'm not the type of person where my misery needs company or enjoys company. Like, I don't, and not to say people who vent are looking for.
That ain't venting though.
What?
What you talking about?
What you mean?
What you talking about is what we were talking about earlier. Communication.
Yeah.
Cause venting is, you ain't really looking for nothing.
Yeah.
You just trying to get it out. Like what
like
I
I
was
said,
saying, you trying to get it out if you vent.
But now you really is trying to get something out of it, because sometimes I just need.
Man, look that up. That's a good word.
Because like sometimes I just need my friend to just. What I just need my friend just to sit down and listen to me.
Or do niggas want a pity party?
That's what venting is. Sometimes, I mean,
niggas want a pity party.
It depends on the person. Some people want you to just listen, and some people do want a pity
Exactly.
party.
So I said,
So it's like it's different
right.
people.
Yeah.
Like you said, some situations I might call you and say, I just want to just get that shit out, because the person I call that I'm dealing with this shit, I might call, and if I vent them, they might feel like, oh, I'm throwing a pity party, or I'm trying to have my way.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I hate when it's, you know, society say we're men, we can't express our feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So if I'm calling one of my niggas, I might just, like I said, I might call you and just want you to just listen. Sometimes I might call you and say, bro, how you feel about this?
Yeah.
What you think I need to do in this situation?
Yeah.
It might be some family shit, it might be some business shit, or just personal shit. So I say it's just to the point. I'm a vet.
I feel like that's why it's important when you are like having these conversations with your friends. If you got a friend that like to call and vent to you, ask them like, okay, what would you like me to do? Are you looking for me to help you find a solution for this issue, or do you just want me to be a listening ear for you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was telling y'all, I had came across this video where this girl was saying, like, you know, sometimes when you're venting to someone and they try to give a relatable story or situation that they've been through, sometimes they find that as, you know,
I don't like
you
that
being self-absorbed and not kind of listening to what their issue is.
Yeah.
When somebody like me, I look at that as, thank you, like, okay, you can relate to me, like, you know, you've been through what I've been through. So to a person like me, that's helpful, but to somebody else who may feel like, you know, that you trying to make it about you, they're offended by it. Like, I want to understand people like that, because I never thought of it like that.
So, like, one thing I say about that, because like about something like that, I feel like that presentation is key about that too, because like if I'm telling you about something and then you tell me your story back, sometimes I feel like, and I ain't saying this is exactly how I feel, but I'm trying to look at it from their point of view too. I'm saying that sometimes they might feel like this, based off the way how you said, you can be trying to shit on their story too, saying like, okay,
I went through something
I
way
went
worse.
through some worse. Yeah.
Like you went through that, but I went through
You
this
gotta
too.
present
and
it. You gotta present it like, hey, can I let you know something? Like, you know, I went through something similar. Like, I would love to share. You know, it might not be that formal, but somewhere along the lines, like, I just want to share, like, you know, how I got through it, or how I can relate to you. But like I said, that's why it's important. Let your friends know, do you want a listening ear, or do you want somebody to help you find a solution?
Fact, I was just gonna say that's on the person who's trying to vent.
Yeah.
I need to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, bro, let me vent real quick.
Yeah.
All right, bet, go ahead.
Bet,
do your
go
thing.
ahead. Talk, because I got a good ear.
But like
Go
what you
ahead.
just said, bro, what you think about this? Then I might have a example for you, or I might have a scenario for you. But if you, and then a lot of time, bro, like, if you cut me off with your story, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't cut me off with your story. I'm trying to tell you something.
Yeah.
It's the delivery.
God damn.
Don't cut off.
Listen to what the fuck I'm saying.
But then again, like with that vent shit, that shit goes so deep, because like, say like if a person, one of my friends called and vent to me, I might just listen to them the whole time, and I might be on. It might be a day or two. I hear that something they going through similar, and I see it, I might shoot them a text.
Right.
At that time, they might text me back like, bro, I need to hear that shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes somebody just need to hear some good words, like, bro,
Yeah.
I really need to hear that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's good to vent to the right person.
Yeah.
Because for real, sometimes you just really never know how much of that person really look up to you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I know I had said something like on our pre-shows a while back. I was saying like, bro, sometimes you can tell me something and Jacoby tell me something of the same thing, and I accept it better from you than what I accept it from Jacoby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like sometimes I just need to hear something from you. You know what I'm saying? For me to really grasp it, and for me to really like sometimes it might just be you, bro, because I really did look up to you more than I look up to Kobe, or more than I look up to Neil. So I need to hear that shit just from you.
Yeah.
But like you said earlier, like sometimes, bro, like I just need to know, like, bro, do you need to listen to ill or do you need to help with your solution?
Yeah.
The definition of vent is to give free expression to a strong emotion. So
Facts.
technically, it kind of is like, you know, you just expressing yourself.
Yeah, and that's what I just been saying. Like a lot of times, I know for me, now that you say that, now that I'm thinking about it, I do vent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But I think I vent unknowingly.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times I vent with like my girl, honestly.
Yeah.
Cause sometimes I catch myself talking my ass off, whether it be on the phone, text message, or whatever. And I be like, damn, I ain't know that shit was on my mind like that, or on my heart like that. Like,
Right.
No, but that's good because like that's showing you that you actually in a real comfortable state with your
Exactly.
girl or that friend or like whatever person that is. They're showing that you're real in a comfortable state to where you feel like you can actually talk to them about anything and not feel no type of way about them.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I can hit a person up and knowing that I'm really finna put a lot on them. Like, bro, like I finna hit up Neil, but like for real, bro, I know Neil listen to me, but I know there's some shit that she really don't want to listen to for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I'm talking to my girl, I'm talking to Jacoby. Our conversation always be so fluid. Like I'm just so comfortable with you to where I know I can talk to you about anything. I know I talk to you about anything. I know that I talk to Nia about a certain thing. I talk about Jacoby to a certain thing. So you know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's about like how comfortable you is with a person when you start to feel like that.
But I ain't gonna lie, venting with your significant other, that shit can get tricky though.
why you say that?
Because like,
I think
Most
that's the only person I vent to.
I ain't gonna lie,
Same,
it's
for
just
real.
true, but it's
For the
just
most
when I
part.
say it get tricky though, because like venting your significant other, they gonna like at the vent, like you said, it's a form of what you said it was,
Expressing
of
yourself.
free expressing
Yeah,
yourself.
mhm.
So like when I say it get tricky, say like if you vent to your girl or your nigga, at that like vent to one of y'all, it's gonna be different because you vent to your girl, and you know you probably in a fucked up situation. She gonna tell you some shit that she didn't want to hear at the time you vent.
Nah, facts. That's
You
what
know
you
I'm
need
saying?
though.
But at the time you
But
vent, so you don't want to hear that.
Yeah, you don't want
So
that.
that shit can lead to an argument.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That can lead to some shit like, I'm trying to vent to you. I don't even want to hear that
Yeah.
shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why you gotta know,
Them facts,
like, if
though.
somebody's venting to you, let them vent unless they tell you they looking for you to help them with
Right.
the
Pay
situation.
attention,
Just
significant others.
listen.
Pay
And
attention,
being
significant
being
others.
That shit
a
could
good
be-
significant other, a part of that is knowing that if your
Right.
significant other is comfortable enough to vent to you about shit, then just be that listening ear. Don't take, something and like flip it and like try to
Flip
start,
it,
Exactly.
try to
yes.
start an argument.
Yes.
It's like now
That's why I said shit can
your
get tricky.
person's never gonna want to vent to you anymore.
Right.
So
Exactly.
it's like just kind of like hold back on that. On that
Exactly.
part.
Nah, I
Exactly.
feel that. I feel the same way
Tricky.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know, bro. I don't know. That vent shit, it is tricky though.
Yeah.
It is tricky.
That shit deep.
I don't want to come out rude when I be saying like I don't really do like I don't want to call me vent me.
But like you said, it's just to the point. Like you said, sometimes you don't know you
I
doing
listen
it.
though.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah, I think I'm a good listener.
Me too.
I know many times like the many times that I invent you, I ain't call you on some other shit, and
Yeah,
we
for
ain't
sure.
end up talking about some
On God.
whole other shit.
On God.
Now to the point like we been, we don't know we been.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like I might call you and say, "Boy, you seen Zion went crazy last
yeah.
night," and we looked up. We on the phone for an hour.
In fact.
But for real, like, but that's how venting should be. Venting should feel like that you really not venting, that you really just having a conversation amongst that person. You know what I'm saying? Now if you feel like you vent to a person, like that's when I feel like that it's actually kind of forced. Like if you go get a therapist, and you vent to a therapist, like you forcing yourself to talk about your situations to that person.
That's good though.
But
That's a part of healing, though. You forcing yourself to talk about
Ain't
it.
nothing wrong with no therapist. I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I ain't saying that it is. I'm not saying that it is. I'm not saying that it is or not. I'm just saying that it's different between venting to a therapist and venting to your friend.
Some of these folks ain't got friends, bro. Like, what if you feel like what I want to vent about is the fact that I ain't got no damn body? Real shit. Like, what if that's what's bothering me? I feel like I'm by myself out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who the fuck I'm supposed to talk to? Then you got to go to a goddamn therapist or read your motherfucking Bible.
But then again, that therapy shit, that
Read
shit,
your Bible
they
first.
just- that shit like they just telling you what you want to hear at the time.
You think so?
Fuck yeah.
Not no good one.
Because like I said,
Shit,
half the time
bro,
they ain't going
yes,
through what you went
yes,
through.
bro. Yes, bro.
That ain't what they there for. They ain't there to relate to you.
No, G. Think about it.
It's to the point I can't go to no fucking lady and vent to her about some shit that happened in the streets.
Yes, you can,
and
bro.
that shit fucked me up.
Nah,
Yes,
nah,
you can.
nah,
Fuck, she gonna tell me.
She gonna help you with your PTSD.
Man,
well, G, like,
I rather call one of y'all niggas, put my problem on y'all. We gonna, and if one of y'all niggas tell me, bro, we gonna get through it.
yeah,
That's just what it is.
Shit.
yeah, for real, cause like for real,
Instead of gonna pay all that money to a motherfucker who
who don't know
going
what's
through
on
the same thing I'm going through, but she telling me, fuck nah.
Because for real, I ain't never been to a therapist
Me
before.
either.
But like from what I done watched on TV, the real good therapists, all they really do is make you answer your own question.
Facts. But
That's all
the
they
thing about therapists,
That's
though,
hard to
like,
do though. Niggas don't be doing that.
Yeah, my
That's looking in
friend,
the
one of
mirror.
my friends explained to me when she found a therapist, it was a black lady, so I don't know if she felt like she was more relatable or what, but she was just like, she helped me understand things that were so simple about myself just by like helping me realizing things that I kind of already knew, but it's like you just need somebody to pull it out of you. I don't know how to explain
That-
it, but
They be in denial about what it
That's-
is.
Bro,
You
I
be
rather
in
go to my
denial.
PO before I go to my therapist.
No, you go.
You allow, because that my PO been through that shit before.
Oh, you said your PO. I thought you said one of these hoes.
like, just knowing that, it's just like, I rather go to one of my motherfucking my drug person before I go to one of my go to a therapist. Cause 9 times out of 10, that person did drugs before.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like a therapist ain't probably ain't went through. Bitch, you stay in Beverly Hills, ho. You don't understand. Nothing I'm going through over here.
yeah.
Bro, for real, the only thing the therapist really doing is giving you that push to look yourself in the mirror.
Yeah.
That's all the
That
therapist
come
doing.
with growth though.
But
Some niggas miss that growth though.
True.
but that's what I'm saying. People miss that growth. So the therapist really is pushing you towards the growth. Like real deal, look yourself in the mirror and ask your own questions. Because I can't answer your questions for you.
Yeah.
So all I'm really doing, I'm really just answering the questions you got for yourself. But I'm pulling it out of you.
Exactly. And sometimes you need that because it take a lot to like look within yourself and like find the answers. So it's like, I don't know, I feel like they have a way of like kind of making you realize certain things. And like you said, it's like they just asking you questions you already know the answer to. And it's like
Facts.
it helps you come to these like realizations like what
Therapists, they be real nonchalant, don't give a fuck people. Like they really
the therapist?
Yes, they really be like, bro, like find a way how to get over it. It's a part of life.
And half the time they ain't got no friends. That's why they therapists. Shit.
Just talk to everybody else.
Right. Pick me up, bro. They ain't got no motherfucking friends.
And they ain't got no friends, and then they really ain't been through those situations. Like they real deal living their situations through other people. So like if Jacoby have a problem, if Jacoby had a problem, they gonna solve Jacoby's problem through one of my old situations. That I told him about beforehand.
They can't have no friends to sit right there and talk that many motherfucking people.
Yeah.
For-
I mean, well, I
for
got a
10 hours.
homegirl that I told y'all about, like, shout out to Tiana, she a therapist. Like, she's great with, like, helping people with, you
Had the
know.
red boy, G.
She's a great person to talk to. She's a great therapist. But I do feel like some therapists, like, be kind of crazy.
They do. They have to be. They psychologists, ain't it? Ain't that what that is?
Oh, you know what they went to school for?
Psychology, yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfucker know about your brain, man. Motherfucker know what you thinking and shit.
Man.
Know how that brain work, bro. Tell your ass, man, take your ass home, look in the mirror, nigga.
Them hoes like
Scary ass nigga.
them therapy in the mind like
Yeah, get at home and get in that mirror.
them therapy in the mind like scammers, like fixed credit.
For
So
sure.
they fix credit.
Man,
That's
I
why I
had-
think about a therapist, cause like they finessing.
Nah, you right.
Shit.
But I had a football coach, bro.
That shit a mind game.
Nah,
That
real
shit a
shit.
mind game
Yeah.
with them for real.
Nah, for sure. But like to that look in the mirror shit, I had a football coach, and one thing he used to do after every game, win or lose, we used to have mirrors all through the whole locker room.
Right.
Mirrors all the way around.
Yeah.
And they used to make us literally, bro, come in the locker room, turn around, face the mirror, and just look at yourself. And the question he asked, he said, ask yourself, did you give everything?
Did you give it all?
You can't lie to yourself.
Right.
Even if you say yes and you know you didn't, you ain't finna look at yourself and lie.
Right.
In your head, you already know. So I feel like
Right.
a lot of times these folks just be like what you saying. They giving you that push, just look in the mirror.
Yeah.
A lot of folks be scared to do that because you already know what the answer is.
That's
On some
facts,
bullshit.
though.
You already know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks already know they fucking up, bro.
Right.
I ain't finna admit it to myself. Can't be me.
That's why I say it go with growth because
A lot of
like
niggas think that.
it's
It
just to the
does.
point.
It's definitely about
and,
growth.
and like, okay, damn, I'm beefing Rod, I'm beefing with Neil, I'm beefing with G, but I'm saying it's all them. Damn, when
You
I'm
walk
looking
around
in-
like fuck everybody.
Right, when I'm
It's
looking
you.
in the mirror like
Yeah.
it's me.
Yeah, it's you.
It
You know
really
what I'm
is
saying? That's
you.
why I say I had to come with I really had to look at myself in the mirror like and realize, like, damn, it was me. The whole time that I'm saying this and saying that, I'm calling such and such, talking about such and such. But such and such, them saying the same thing about me. I'm looking like,
Yeah.
oh, bro, that's me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people, it's hard to do. Well, I said that shit go with growth though, because it took time to get like that. I used to always blame everybody.
Yeah, you got to be able to look within yourself and figure out, okay, like, why am I like this? I've done that, and I figured out a lot of shit by just, like, okay, why am I like this?
Right.
And then I look back on my past, like, whether it was how I grew up, whether it was, like, how my parents were or how my siblings were, and it's like, oh, okay, that's why I'm like that. And that's just me doing, like, self-healing, you know, without a therapist. I'm all for therapy, by the way. Like, I just want to find a good therapist. Like, I feel like even in like couples, like before I get married, I want to make sure me and my significant
Marriage
other
counseling
go to,
and all that shit.
like counseling, like because some stuff like
I don't want to do that.
they because they gonna help you realize things or
I don't want to realize
or
that it ain't
ask
there.
questions that you didn't
think
even
you gotta
think
do
I
that.
think bring up shit that ain't there though. And shit it ain't bothering us
marriage
right now.
counseling you gotta do.
Don't bring up shit that
I
ain't
feel like-
bothering us.
I think marriage counseling you gotta do before the wedding and all that
Man, they
shit.
gonna make
You
some
do?
a problem.
I think some
between-
pastors, if like say if your pastor marry you, they make you go through that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Before they
whether it
marry
be
you.
with your pastor or
especially
like
Baptist,
with someone else.
Baptist
Yeah, they make
preachers
you
and
go
all
through
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do feel like they were saying, bro, like if you do feel like that you do need therapy and shit, like I need y'all to know like there's growth within y'all selves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like
Just
I'd be our
acknowledging that.
therapist. That's what I need to be. I need to probably be a therapist. How much they make an hour?
Them folks
Hello?
it just depends on who
Yeah.
they
Hey man, if you need to talk, man, I'm finna put it in my bio, man. You come talk to me. I listen to you for. I'm gonna start off at $99.95. So shit.
yeah, because for real, bro, this life shit ain't that hard, bro. Like for real, just realize through everything your ass going through, you can get through that shit.
Nah, life
Like,
hard.
It's-
Life hard.
But I ain't gonna lie, I learned
You
at
need
an early age.
you need understanding with life though.
Facts.
You need
But
understanding.
that's the thing. That's what I want. That's another thing about that vent shit. I don't want, when I say I don't want to hear that shit, like, you can't vent for every little hard time that come up on you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about
Some
to say.
shit you got to go through.
And that's why
Some shit going, cause shit ain't perfect.
I ain't gonna lie.
Every little thing that go on with you ain't no time to put on nobody.
Right, and I got a good. I'm
Some folk put all their problems on other
All
folks.
that,
Yeah.
that's let me say
A
something.
nigga not even want to fuck with you, man. They got too many
Let me
problems.
say
I can't
something.
fuck with this
God.
If
nigga.
you the
Yes,
type
facts.
of person that's always dumping
Yeah, that
on your
shit dead.
friends, make sure just be considerate. Sometimes you never know what people be going through because
Facts,
people like
bro.
him or me, like we
Folks
may
have
not-
their own
we
problems,
not the type of
too.
people that dump on
Right.
people. So just be considerate. Sometimes be like, hey, do you have the capacity to like kind of listen to like my problems today, like some shit like that. Like because some days your friend who is a great listener may not want to hear your bullshit. So just be considerate and maybe like ask that
especially
type
when
of
you said
question.
with that. I tell motherfucker every time when they come, and I know it's just like with me. If certain shit that I know I can fix, I'm not finna go G about it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's another person next door to me can't fix that problem
Yes.
that he venting about.
Yeah.
So with me, it's certain shit I ain't gonna vent about because I know I can fix the problem.
Right.
If I can fix it, why I go vent about it?
That's why I don't vent, bro.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm more so like what Nia said. If I talk to somebody, I'm trying to get a solution.
Yeah.
I ain't too much just dumping on folks just to do that.
Yeah.
Not saying it's a good thing or whatever. I'm just saying that's just how
Just
I am.
personally, yeah.
Yeah, that's just how I am.
Same.
But
I'm looking for something if I talk
Yeah,
to
I
you.
can
but
tell
but
you.
but then at the same time, it's the difference between venting and looking for a way out. Cause sometimes people put their problems on you to look for a way out.
Begging.
But
Say that shit. Talking about looking for a way. Shit.
you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's like monetary or some shit
Yeah,
like that.
uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Then they really just looking for a way out. So it's a difference between venting and just looking for a way out. Because sometimes people be looking for you to solve their problems.
Facts, bro. And they ain't obligated to do that.
Yeah,
Facts.
that's a cop out.
Especially this big old age, man. It be so much shit going on, man. Niggas be having shit going on.
Yeah.
Bro.
A whole lot.
Niggas just don't, and then niggas be so good at masking their problems or their issues or their concerns that niggas don't be knowing. But at the same time, like what niggas saying, you just gotta be considerate, bro. Just think about that shit before you got there and dump on folks. Cause
Yeah.
I mean, your problem could be the thing that take me over the edge.
Right.
I love this nigga. This nigga got problems too. My whole shit fucked up. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Niggas start feeling like everything in shambles.
Yeah,
Even my folks fucked up.
Yeah, real deal. If you like a real deal, like a good-hearted person, because like sometimes a good-hearted person they put your problems before they put their own problems in.
Yeah.
Especially they feel like they already got the mindset like, bro, like I'm gonna get out my problem. I know for a fact I'm gonna get myself out of my problem.
Yeah.
So like, let me go ahead and help him
Take
with his
on that
problem.
problem.
real quick.
And I was
Yeah.
that person. I had to just tell myself that, man.
That's
Like,
being too
I
much
be
of an
telling my mama
empath.
that
I just had to tell myself that, like, bro, like this year, bro, you gotta put yourself first. Like I,
Oh,
you know
God.
what I'm saying? Cause I always put other, and I was just telling brother before the show, like seeing some shit like, nigga, I made $10, nigga, I gave you $5 just because you was my nigga. Now you this and that, nigga, ain't nobody never did shit for me.
What?
Yeah.
Like what? That's a slap in the face.
You know
I
what
hate
I'm
people
saying?
like
And that's why
that.
I said something like, nigga, cause nigga, when I had you my nigga, you ain't had no motion. I had the motion.
Yeah.
I gave you $5 just because you my nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just to the point like, nah, you gotta use that. Like, sometimes like, bro, I ain't been fucked up person though. I got too much going on myself.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I be telling my mama that, bro. Like, she'll call me about family shit. Your uncle and them doing it over there, your grandma. Man,
Oh,
mom, listen,
yeah.
man. Listen, man. I can't deal with that shit right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Yeah.
hear that, man.
Facts.
If it's something wrong with you, I'll listen.
Yeah.
But if it's something for them, I can't listen to
I
that,
don't
man.
care.
I don't
But-
care.
Yeah.
But like,
I'm grown as fuck, man.
but-
I
but
can't
like-
deal with everybody.
Facts.
yeah, but with shit like that, for real, like we really just so strong-willed, and like you said, we be masking our problems and they don't even see it because just like Kobe has said, like in the past, like based on social media, bro, I really want to only show you the good. You know what I'm saying? And like that's really everybody going based off of really just based off what we show them.
Man,
So,
you said something there,
you know
boy.
what I'm saying? So like if we really are masking all our problems and then but we still showing good in their eyes, we only got good going on. You know what I'm saying? So like when they put their problems on us, they not thinking about that we got problems going on behind the scenes.
And them the kind of folks I don't even want to talk to, though.
That shit
Yeah.
so crazy.
Everybody know
Right.
niggas got issues,
yeah.
I just
man.
had this
If you don't know
conversation.
that, I don't want to talk to you.
I swear to God, I just had the conversation there with my nigga in prison.
Because you can't relate to me.
The nigga hit me and was like, damn, bro, y'all been in this bitch and you ain't. I said, bro, you don't know the hell nigga been going through.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm-
You don't
You know
know.
what I'm saying?
You
I
don't
said
know. And I can't even relate to
exactly.
folk like that. If you feel like just because of how you see me on Instagram or how you see me moving around, if you really feel like my real life consists of just all glory and glitter and
Yeah.
all that shit,
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk to you anyway because you
Yeah.
ain't even in tune with what reality is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because in reality,
this
everybody
shit
got
ain't
some
like
shit
that.
going on.
And I
Everybody.
wanted to tell that
Man,
nigga, bro.
Tom Brady out there playing finna get a divorce, man.
Boy, you
Everybody
eat-
got shit going
I
on.
want to tell that nigga so bad, boy, you stand for free right now. You eating for
Come
free.
on, man.
Bro, you talking about I ain't checked on you, bro. I really got a lot of shit that I'm
Yeah,
just,
and it-
Yeah.
I'm keeping this smile on my
On
face,
God.
but deep down inside, boy, you don't know the half a nigga going through.
On God, and that's what I just finna say, bro. And like, regardless what your problem is, though, never think that your problem bigger than their problem. bro.
Exactly.
Don't never feel like that because a problem is a problem. And that bitch
Exactly.
got to get
Problems
solved.
ain't got sides.
Facts.
A problem is a
It depends
problem.
on
A sin is a
what's
sin. A
bothering
problem is
what.
a problem. That bitch got to get solved regardless.
Facts. Nah, them big facts.
All right. So another point that G had brought up was communication versus conversation, and I feel like that fits into like what
sure.
we're talking about
Yeah.
really well. So
That's a big ass difference too between the two.
yeah. So I'm gonna start with the definition of conversation. So conversation is an exchange of words informally between two or more people, while communication is the transformation of thoughts and words into meaningful actions.
Yeah.
So conversations typically are followed up with something that you wish to accomplish or like change.
Yeah.
You said conversation.
Conversation, yeah, typically involves what you wish to share with another person. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Communication focuses more on what you wish to accomplish.
Right.
Versus conversation is something you just want to share with somebody else.
So
Right.
we having a conversation, but the message we putting out is we communicating to the followers or to the fans or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
For sure.
So how do you guys, I mean, obviously, like, we know communication is important. Like, we've been talking about, you know, if you're not in the mood to vent, communicate that to your friends.
Right.
Like, can't nobody read your mind? Like, you
Communication hard too though.
Yeah.
it can be for sure.
Communication,
fuck.
communication
Shit come
definitely, communication
Yeah.
definitely
Shit come with
hard.
growth,
But
too.
like y'all said, but based on the definition, y'all need to realize that it's real deal two differences. You know what I'm saying? Because I can have a conversation with you all day and
sure.
not be communicating at all.
For sure. Even if I ain't listening, we ain't
Yeah.
communicating.
Yeah.
Because for real, based off that definition, communication is really just like communication really just like giving off information or looking for an answer. Conversation is just what we doing right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like communication can be some shit. Goddamn, if I need you to do something by Thursday, then I would need to communicate
Your feelings, your desires, yeah.
my desires, my needs, my wants.
Yeah.
What I need him to do by Thursday. Like, but like I can conversate with you all day, but if I don't communicate that I need this done by Thursday, that conversation is irrelevant.
And niggas be having conversations and thinking that they communicating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't be.
Yeah.
That's why I said,
Nigga, you done said something. You want me to read between the lines? I ain't got nothing to do with that.
right.
Bro, my job, man, I'm fucked up. Ooh,
But then again,
man.
I ain't got conversation for every nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause some
Y'all
shit,
shit crazy, bro.
That conversation shit, that some of that shit just be like you said, like.
They just be talking,
Just
bro.
be talking.
They just be talking.
So I say I ain't got conversation for every nigga.
These niggas
You know what I'm
Dolomite.
saying? Like I'm just,
These niggas Dolomite. These niggas
I ain't
just be
about to
talking.
sit down and communicate with
Yeah.
niggas because I ain't got conversation for this nigga.
Facts, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
So
bro.
I
And
ain't
niggas
got
gotta
conversation with
learn,
everybody.
like, just like what Rod saying, man, learn the difference in that, bro. Cause a lot of folks be like mad at you for not, I guess, because they didn't give off good communication. They think cause they told you something,
Right.
that was them
That-
communicating.
That damn, bro. I told you I had this going. I told you I had
Yeah.
that. I told you I had this. I told you I had that. I'm like, okay, bro. I thought you just told me. I thought
Yeah,
you just
I'm
telling
thinking
me what
you
you
just
had
telling me
going on.
Yeah, but a motherfucker got to get a good conversation till you must get communication. Cause some of that conversation don't be talking about shit. Like, bro,
I've been to
stop talking to me. Stop walking up to me to have a conversation. Ask me,
Right.
bro, let me hold something. Nigga, ask me something important. Bro, how your mama doing? How your son doing? Now you can get some communication out of me till you must have a fucking conversation because you coming up to me saying let me hold something. Well, go ahead, boy. You got it.
Right.
Now I don't want to have no conversation with you. I don't
Bro,
want to do
fucked
none of
up.
that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I'm telling
saying?
you, I'm fucked up.
Bro.
Like,
So, conversation be irrelevant.
another prime example I might give off. What we doing right now in this conversation, what we be doing in our group chat, that's real deal communication.
Yeah.
For sure.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Like that's communication. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some niggas don't have good conversation till you must get to the part to communicate.
Why do
Till you
y'all
must do
feel like
something.
it's hard for people to communicate? Like
The other person.
the other person?
The other person?
Okay.
No,
Yes,
both
it
persons.
is.
Both persons.
No, because they already
Because
got.
sometimes you aren't able as a person to communicate properly or healthily.
Right.
And then sometimes communicating to a person that is like committed to like maybe misunderstanding you or not really listening to understand, it can be hard to communicate things to them. You can be communicating the fuck out of what you're trying to say, but if that person's like, you know, comprehension skills aren't there.
The other person.
But like I said, I'm finna say like
The other person.
a person
on both
But
already
I'm
people,
saying
G.
it could be
That
because
shit-
everybody isn't good at communicating though.
You saying the
Facts.
person that's trying to talk?
It could, I said it's not just on the other person because sometimes you as a person could not be communicating what you're trying to communicate well. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay, yeah. You might not be
So
able
it
to
could be on
articulate
both.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
No,
it's on
not
both.
not the fact being able to articulate what you're saying. Just the fact that it's hard for you to even speak on it in general. Because okay,
That's a character flaw.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Character
I'm
flaw. That's
speaking
a
more
flaw.
so of like you aren't able to articulate it for. It could be a bunch. It could be a bunch of reasons.
okay, but what I'm saying is that character flaw is a communication problem too.
It's an issue.
It is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, some people have a problem doing that because they don't know how to fucking conversate in the first beginning. Like, they hair already got a person might want to conversate with G, but in his mind, he already got how he feel about G.
Yeah, facts. That's what I'm saying. It's the other person.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just to the heart to even much to come conversate with G.
Yeah.
He come and conversate with G on some fake shit because he already got in his head, I already think G this type of nigga anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, and that's why what you saying, the other person, like, nigga, get to know me first before you must try to come have a fucking conversation
Right.
to on some dumb shit or you must
Yeah.
some shit that even must not make sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Then
Well-
for the folks that like for the folks like what she's saying, I feel like if you have problems communicating, like sometimes 'cause I know I deal with it. Sometimes like I might shut down. You know what? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be looked at as bad conversation,
Communication,
bad
right.
communication
Yeah,
skills or
for
whatever.
sure.
But at the same time, if a motherfucker push me to the point where they say, you know what, you don't never talk about that. All right, fuck it. This how I feel. I do know how to communicate.
Right.
I
Yeah.
might not be wanting to, but if you force me to do that, which is a good thing, then I still know how to articulate what I'm.
But isn't it
built up
important
on.
to have healthy communication school? I mean,
It is
communication
important.
skills?
It is important.
It
to,
is important.
It is important to have that. But like sometimes I feel like okay, like a nonchalant person. Like I've been
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I've been labeled as a nonchalant person.
Right.
So the person that's trying to talk to me, they feel like that I'm a bad communicator because the things that they want to talk about, I feel like that it ain't that much of a problem
it's
for real.
I wanna hear
Like
it.
not to
But
me.
if it's a relationship that you care about, If it's important to them, it should be important to you.
Facts.
Important
Right.
enough to at least communicate your emotions or your feelings about the situation. You know, two things can be true at once. So it's like, if they feel how they feel, you still should. Don't shut down, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and not communicate your feelings. You rather just be like, oh, fuck it, like, you know.
I'm working on that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because see, I'm working on that too. Because, like, think about what I said earlier, bro. Earlier, I said, if you catch me venting, that means that I'm in my most vulnerable point in life ever.
Right.
So, obviously, that means that I got some communication problems ever, because I got to be down there at ground 2, ground 0.
So you
Yeah.
want to communicate
Right,
with
right,
the
right.
issue.
You know what I'm saying? They even communicate. You know what I'm saying? So like sometimes I feel like people that like that don't want to talk about their problems, or people that are very nonchalant, they get labeled as very bad communicators just based off the fact that they don't like putting their problems on others.
But that's why you gotta open the door for folk to be able to talk to you too, like
Yeah.
on the receiving end. Cause
Yeah.
you right though, bro. Cause like I done ran into girls like that, like cause some girls come off nonchalant or they see you doing something, and you can tell that it's bothering them, but they don't goddamn want to say nothing back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then you forced to like dig out the issue, and I don't
Yeah.
like doing that. Like I
Yeah.
just said, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? You got an issue and you don't want to say nothing, I'm probably gonna let it ride.
Right.
But at the same time, I still want to make sure that I'm able to like open the door for somebody to be able to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you still got to be able to do that.
That's why I said, like what Sus said, with somebody that's important to you, then yeah, it's good. But like, I ain't got conversation. I know, like, say like, if I'm somewhere and I'm in a spot that I can rub elbow with somebody, I know how to have a conversation, communicate with that person.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's somebody I know I ain't got no conversation for, I ain't got time to conversate with you because what you saying ain't much making sense to me right now.
Yeah.
I'm listening to you, but I ain't.
I feel like with conversation is more so, like we said in the beginning, it's informal. Like, and it's typically with people that, you know, not to say, because we all, you know, have a relationship, but it's like, if you actually like trying to communicate something to somebody, it's because you really care about getting your point across.
Exactly.
It's important, that person is important for you to, you know, relay your message properly and, you know, get down to the bottom of it, so an action will come about from the
Is that a good
communication.
thing though?
Is what a good thing.
Talking to somebody to get your point across.
Absolutely. If it's a problem at hand, or, you know what I'm saying, something needs to be done or accomplished, like, yeah, like, you know, you need to.
I ain't gonna lie, my communication skill got way better than what it was. I can
Yeah,
communicate.
I think
shit
mine
at
are
first.
getting better, like, as I
Mine
get
better in
older.
relationship.
Yeah.
My shit got
See,
better. in
mine was
relationship.
worse in a
Yeah.
relationship. I ain't communicate shit. I used
Me
to
neither.
dip out or.
I used to be
Fuck,
the same
just fuck
way.
it.
I
You know
used to
what
be
I'm
the
saying?
same
But
way.
my shit done got way better though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but you honestly, it's because I feel like I didn't give a fuck.
Right.
Like, you know,
Facts.
now I'm in a relationship, like, I give a fuck about the
Right.
person that I'm with. So, you know, I will communicate certain things. But in the past, it's like, you do something to me that I don't like or rub me the wrong way, like, I ain't communicating
I gotta
shit.
see-
I'ma just, you gonna
Fuck.
wake up and you block, nigga, like,
I just gotta give a-
that's
That's
it.
what I'm saying. I gotta have. I just
She be
gotta
blocking folks out there.
Fuck.
She
I
don't
gotta
block
give a
with
block
fuck
folks.
about you
the fuck
to
out
have a
of
good
somebody.
communication skill with you. If I don't give a fuck about you,
So
It is
so
what it is.
it is
Yeah.
what it is. You know what I'm saying?
so like, do y'all think that sometimes people just scared to have that trouble conversation, like amongst each other?
Of course.
Because like sometimes like bro, like if my girl text me be like, hey, we need to talk, I'm already like, God damn, bro, like what the fuck this shit finna be about?
Yeah.
Like I really did rather you to go ahead and talk about it than go ahead and set it up.
Yeah.
You know, like it be even this how I know I got a real bad communication problem. Cause it be the small shit. Like Gia text me, he'd be like, hey yo, be like, bro, don't text me, hey yo, bro. Go ahead and tell me what you gotta say.
I'm the same way. I hate when
Go
people
ahead
say,
and tell me
I
what
just
you
trying
gotta
to see a nigga goddamn you busy or
Like,
not,
it's
nigga,
all
before I
right,
get
no,
into this
Go ahead
spiel.
and tell me what you want.
Go
Like,
ahead.
I can't
Business
give you
or
a little premise of what the fuck is what you need, baby.
Yeah.
Like, what's up? I don't like that. Okay, how do y'all feel? What would you do if your significant other had an issue communicating? Like,
I've grown now to, I call motherfucker bluff. Like I pull it out. Now I take that chance to up my status in a relationship. Like now I'm the person that's gonna be like, nah, we finna talk about this shit.
Right.
Like I'm the one that's gonna make you talk.
That's grown. That's what grown men do.
Yeah, I'm the one that's gonna make you talk.
Okay,
and
but
that's something I just started doing.
Yeah,
that shit worked
because it helped the relationship.
It does.
Yeah, it worked.
It helps y'all grow as a
Because
couple.
I ain't gonna lie, females do that shit a lot. They sweep a lot of shit under the rug.
Or
it
shut
might
down.
Be right. It might be the small shit, but that small shit might fucking up a relationship.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you talk about this shit right now, then it can fix a relationship.
Yeah.
Then girls need to understand, bro. A lot of times, cause like, just like what bro be saying, a lot of times, girls do this too. Even if you talk to them, they feel like they know what kind of nigga they got, so they don't want to come off like doing too much or tripping about this or tripping about that.
Right.
But a lot of times, if a nigga if a nigga show you growth, shit, he down there want you to say something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if it go against what he doing.
Right.
Just let me know that you paying attention. Let me know that you able to talk, and then we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Not saying I'm gonna agree with you. Not saying I'm gonna do the changes. Not saying none of that.
Right.
But I do feel like you need to talk.
Because if you want to tell me something, but you ain't telling me, and I'm still doing something that you want me to do, I'm thinking in my head like you cool with it.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So tell me
whether you pounding or not.
Exactly.
Oh, she just finna deal with it. She cool with it. She
so
just take it
communicate
and
that with
come
me
it.
that
Facts.
Yeah.
I don't want you to do this.
Facts.
Or you need to stop doing this so much. Or
Yeah.
do this less. Or do this more.
Yeah.
Communicate that with me. Tell me that. You know what I'm saying?
That shit save your relationship, bro.
Man,
sure.
what?
Yeah, I feel like sometimes, like, you know, my downfall with communication would be like, if sometimes I could get a little like rowdy, as like, you know,
You
and
be fussy.
not. I mean, like,
That is
if
fussy.
I got an issue with
I don't
something,
know
you
she
know,
be fussing, but I know she be cussing, guys.
listen.
Pussy ass bitch.
What about that little firecracker?
Sometimes, yeah, y'all know I'm for sure a firecracker. But
firecracker.
as I've gotten older, I've realized that, you know what I'm saying, you have to communicate in a certain way. Like, you
Right.
gotta try to communicate respectfully, because if you don't, then you're gonna cause an issue. And I want my significant other or even friends to communicate issues to me in a respectful way. So sometimes I will like shut down. I'll be like, you know what, I don't even want to talk about it right now. Give me a minute, let me calm down. And
Yeah.
then we can revisit the situation so I can communicate it in a, you know, in a better way, you know, like in an adult way, in a healthy way.
But in the thing with that, with like friends or significant others, when a person say that, you gotta know how to accept that. Like when a person tell you, bruh, right now, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Facts, man.
Yeah.
You gotta respect that,
Yeah.
bro.
It's like, it's not that I don't want to
trying
ever
to
talk
right
about
now.
it. I just
Yeah.
want to, but you can't be the person that never want to talk about it though. You got to make
Fact.
sure you are going to revisit it. You can't just be like, I don't want to talk about it right now and we're not going to talk about it. No, okay, as your significant other, I'm going to give you this time to calm down, but we're going to revisit this motherfucking
then-
conversation.
Oh,
Like,
Then again, that shit can be tricky too though, because
Yeah, I
like,
ain't going for that all the
I want
time.
to talk about that
you
shit
ain't
right
going for
then
what?
and now.
That we're
Yeah.
going to
Because
revisit it?
it just be
That,
like, okay,
wait, I ain't going for that all
I'm
the
gonna
time.
tell you like
Oh,
with
yeah,
that
yeah,
way
not all the
shit,
time, not all the
Yeah,
time.
not
way
all
shit
the
can
time.
fuck shit up
Yeah.
in a relationship. Okay, you bring some shit up, you don't want to talk about it. Boom, we go out to eat, we fuck, we do this. Now we back in a good space. Now you
In
want to
your
bring
head.
this shit up.
Yeah.
In my head, we in a good space.
But you can communicate
Now
it
you want to bring this shit up
without it
a
being
week
an
ago.
argument.
I understand that though, Sue, but now you want to bring this shit up a week later when I feel like, oh, we good. Now that shit gonna make me
So just 'cause
pop
you good,
off, like
just 'cause
explode.
you good- just 'cause you
Damn,
good,
bitch,
you
you
can't-
should have said that shit then.
Jacoby, listen, just because you good, that don't mean you can't communicate about your
bring-
issues.
bring
You
that
gotta-
shit up now.
You got to have hard conversations
pushed
all the
your
time.
ass.
Sure.
You got to be willing to do the hard conversations at
But like
any
I said, you
time.
gotta stay. In my head, I'm thinking like, damn, when I took this bitch to Papa Do's or Paris, we went out to
Paris
eat.
nasty anyway.
I fucked this whole good. I'm thinking we're in a good space. That
Yeah,
little
we
shit
Gucci.
she finna bring up, that shit on my belly no
That shit
more.
ain't talking
Yeah.
about that.
You ain't talking about that. Now we're in a good space. You gonna say, you know that little situation last week?
Fuck that shit.
Man, that shit gonna make me go, oh, that,
Oh, yeah.
that shit right there make me go,
Okay, and
oh, I hate
don't be
that shit.
waiting a
Yeah,
whole week.
it-
That's
it-
the problem.
yeah,
You
that's
waiting
the
a
problem,
whole
yeah,
week.
week, yeah.
Maybe the next morning or the next day.
That's what
You
I'm
know what I'm
saying.
saying? Like,
If
yeah,
you-
talk about it, calm down. But a week later, yeah, that's kind of
That shit make me go
That's
off.
dragging it.
Yeah,
You
that shit make me
dragging
go
it.
off.
Let's move forward.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
experience with
exactly.
that, bro, like then folks make drastic decisions before they talk to you. Like a
Exactly.
motherfucker might be mad at something. Now you goddamn cheat. Cause you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You thinking something,
Right.
but you ain't even talk to
You
me
ain't
yet.
saying that to me
That's
about
why
it.
some shit I know. Like if a girl, let's say for instance, a girl got an issue with you and another girl.
Okay.
Niggas pretty much know what the issue be. But like I was saying, if you ain't finna bring it up, why I'ma bring it up? So even though I know that if you holding this off, in my head, I'm
Ain't no
thinking,
issue for real.
I'm thinking, all right, you might make a fucked up decision because you feeling resentment towards me about something you ain't even trying to talk to me about.
Right.
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 You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Yeah.
nah, we ain't waiting. Talk to
Talk
me.
about now.
Yeah.
I'm finna hold you accountable for any action that come after this, even if I did do something wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
Cause if you don't talk to me, you did.
Yeah, you right.
You did.
You right. You got. You do.
You
You
ain't
gotta
nothing I
be.
did.
You
You ain't
gotta be
said nothing I
accountable.
did.
Yeah.
You
gotta
look
be
through my
accountable.
phone, you ain't said shit.
You
So
ain't
whatever
said
you do,
nothing.
fuck my
Yeah.
phone. Don't bring that up
You
now.
ain't saying that.
You ain't told me nothing.
Bitch, we
Yeah.
went to Bora Bora. Now you
ain't
want to bring
told
this
me
shit up when we
nothing.
get back.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to talk
I
about
don't
that.
talk about that shit now.
But like that's what it is. Like,
You ain't
like
told me nothing.
that's what it is. Like, bro, we having issues. And then you start letting me to start flip the script to where we start doing all this good shit.
And you
Yeah.
receiving gifts
Yeah.
and you doing all this shit.
Yeah,
now you want to
nah,
bring that shit
yeah,
up now.
nah.
Yeah, just
Gotta
don't
shoot
wait.
that shit on the road,
The more
too.
to the story is, don't wait too long. If you are one of those people who need a little second to like cool down, just don't wait too long to bring it back up because
Bring it up the
like we
next
said,
morning.
we
Bring it up the
tryna-
next
we
morning,
tryna move
goddamn.
forward, calm down, sizzle down, you know. Okay, y'all. Before we go, I want to ask one of these questions real quick.
we ain't going nowhere.
We rapping. Okay, so do you love the person that you're telling the truth to or the person that you're lying to? This really for y'all, because women, we don't do that.
Do I love the
Yes,
person?
y'all do.
Do I love the person I'm telling the
Yes,
truth
they
to?
do. Then yes, they do. That's y'all. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Do I love the person I'm not telling the truth to?
Do you love the person you're telling the truth to or the person that you're lying to?
Oh, like side bitches and like main girl side bitches. Like
Sure.
Yeah.
I love the girl I'm telling the truth to. I don't give a fuck about no.
Nah.
Why niggas love?
That mean you telling the truth to your
You
side
do,
bitch.
you do give a fuck. You give.
I'm telling the
You
truth.
give
to,
something.
If
I
I'm
don't
telling the
know
truth
about
to the bitch I don't care nothing about.
That mean you love her then. You know what you
I
just
don't
said?
love her.
You just said you love the girl you tell the truth to.
I mean, I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth to the bitch I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
Okay, so why they say like, oh, if he lying to you, it's because he love you and da 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 da.
It-
Because
Sometimes that
It's
shit
because-
true though.
That
because
shit
he
true.
cares.
That shit
But
true though.
Yeah.
hurt.
This is what I
For
be
the-
trying
for the-
to
for the
this is what
main
I be
girl,
trying to
that's true.
Tell y'all, like real bitches, we want to hear the truth.
That's
like,
cap.
It
Nah,
may
that's
not,
cap.
It may
I'm sorry.
not,
That's
it may
cap.
not
I
make
said
you the
50-50.
happiest. It may not make you the happiest. You ain't gonna go skip a fucking way,
Neil.
but bitch,
Yo,
real bitch
Nick-
gonna respect you telling the truth.
Neil, your nigga.
What
can-
truth?
Neil, your nigga.
The truth,
Your
nigga.
nigga cannot
The
come.
truth and the
Your
whole
nigga
truth.
cannot come to you right now and be like, "Hey, Neil, I got this side girl that I'm talking to," and then still expect for you to be the same
Duh,
way.
he's a rap. He's a done daughter.
So who gonna do that?
So who
That's
do
being
that?
selfish. That's the problem. Tell the truth. Like, if you want another bitch, then tell me you want
I
another bitch.
don't want another
I'ma
bitch.
let
I'm
you
just telling you
go.
because they whole acting crazy. The whole might say something.
If you
Start
got
the
another
trip.
bitch, then you want another bitch. And if that's the case, then fuck you and you got to
No,
go.
because I
Ain't
still
true.
want.
Stop being selfish.
I want you to though.
Y'all are being selfish. That's selfish as
Okay,
fuck.
but with certain shit in life, you gotta be selfish with.
I ain't gonna lie. Tell the truth will get you fucked in a fucked up situation.
And always
They
get you
do.
fucked up.
And I'm
With
gonna tell
shit
you
like
why.
that, in that
Because
situation, do on God.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm with you 100%. Telling the truth to a female,
If you ask, I ain't gonna lie.
turn them on. To a
If you
certain
ask, I ain't gonna lie.
Yes,
It
yeah,
really, just from experience,
Kobe.
like I've been in a situation that I told her, hey man, I got a girl.
Now,
And
I was
had
just
a
saying, not with your
big
main
text.
girl.
Yeah.
My mind, I'm just saying to her, well, you can have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
But in a way, gonna be in a fucked situation because you're gonna be damn if you do, damn if you don't. That's what I'm saying. Telling the truth. Sometimes they want to hear that shit. Sometimes they don't want to hear that shit.
Girls want to be lied
Because-
to and they don't know it.
Yeah,
I don't
because
want to hear that shit. For
nah,
real.
that's
They
for real.
wanna
That's
shit.
for
I'm
real.
telling the
nigga.
truth.
Neil.
I don't care if the truth hurt. Like,
They
shit,
want
my-
you to be good
my
at
feelings
hiding
done
that
been
shit.
hurt before. I'm a big girl. Like,
Neil.
I'm a big girl.
Neil.
I'm a big girl.
Neil,
What?
you do not want your nigga to tell you that
He
I
got
want
a side bitch?
that.
You damn fucking skippy. I don't want my nigga to tell me he got a side bitch. The bitch better not have a fucking side bitch. Like,
Exactly.
that's the problem.
Alright,
That's
let me ask you.
what I'm
Alright,
saying.
hold on,
But
let me
if
ask
you
you.
do got a side bitch, he can't tell you that.
You and
He can't tell you that because you won't be cool with. Now,
Right.
Okay.
So don't have a side bitch.
Okay.
What
okay.
are you?
Fuck the side bitch. I
about?
don't want to say fuck the side
I'm
bitch.
just saying, like, tell the truth.
Hold on. Fuck the side bitch. You just start cooking for that nigga.
You
doing
tell
that,
the truth for the
woo-woo-woo.
bitches that can. You tell the truth for the girls that can accept it. And you not gonna accept that truth. You
Okay.
want to accept that truth.
Right,
Okay,
I
but
won't accept
okay,
that
but it is certain girls
I do
like
wanna know.
it is certain girls that will accept that truth and be okay with it.
Right.
You're not one of them.
So
So
you,
They
so
might
niggas,
not be okay with
so
it.
you just saying you gonna
It's just
lie?
a truth. Like a truth don't mean you gotta be okay with it. You just know what's
You
going
just
on.
got to
Yeah.
accept this shit. What's going on? I put it out there and let you know what's going
if you
on.
if you
So
accept it,
or not.
if you accept it, you're okay with it.
Let me just say, like, when
Not
I was
necessarily.
To a certain extent.
when
you
I
will.
was dating and like wasn't in a relationship, if I'm dating a guy, like, I'm gonna tell the truth. Like, yeah, I'm finna go to dinner with somebody else. Like, you know, I'll have to get with you next weekend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of truth, like, you know what I'm saying, that you should be able to tell. And if I found out that he was like, you know, taking another girl on a date or whatever, I have to be okay with it because at the end of the day, you're not my man. But I'm saying, like, in a relationship, like, the truth is, like, the only way, period, point blank. Like,
so what if
that's
you,
it, that's all.
what if you got down, like I said, what if you got down, coming home, cooking, clean, doing all this shit, you feeding your nigga, and he look at you and like, baby, this shit kind of nasty.
We gonna laugh about that shit. I'm like, damn, it's nasty for real, appreciate you.
Now
Like,
they gonna fuck with you.
no, because, bruh, the worst thing, especially as a person in business, I tell my friends this, like, all the time, like, if you go and receive a service from somebody, and you don't tell them that the service was bad or that the food was nasty or that, how are they going to be able to improve?
Right.
I want my nigga to tell me, like, yeah, babe, that food was kind of nasty. And we got the kind of relationship we probably would laugh about it like, damn,
Well, nigga
okay,
be like,
that's a new
babe.
recipe. Like, I'm going to try it again another time.
All right, so baby,
Oh, yeah.
that pussy got a little stench on it.
Ooh.
Thought you could do something better with that?
Oh, that's a hard truth to tell
That's
somebody.
a hard truth, but who else gonna tell you? Just like your mama growing up, if you was musty, who gonna tell you if your mama don't tell you? Your friends at school laughing at you, but your mama gonna keep it real with you, like, you're a little musty, your breath stink.
I need
Shit.
You got boogers in your eyes. You got boogers in your
I
nose.
just stopped talking to him over that pussy thing.
I mean, right.
Gee, I got shit to say to you.
I don't even know how to tell you. I just stopped
Yeah, I don't
talking
know
to
how to
you.
Exactly. I
Let
mean,
somebody else tell you,
do
but
that.
you should know this shit.
But if
That's
it's
how I
somebody
feel,
that
too.
you-
Whole room stink.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Oh,
See,
my God.
That
Big
part,
pussy, so I'm gonna tell that bitch.
You gonna tell him?
Hey, I don't give a fuck about her. Bitch, you need to know.
Jacoby got great communication skills.
Bitch, you need to know.
Because I'm
Yeah.
not gonna tell a bitch that pussy stink. Like that.
done.
Right, you probably just gonna be
I'm
done.
done,
with
but
her.
I'm still gonna tell her.
Okay, but what if it's
I might
I ain't
text her when she leave. Hey, baby, you know that shit wasn't.
Shit when it's fresh as it could be.
nah? You're supposed to tell her when it's going on, like some a little different.
I'm
Like,
going fresh,
I'm
baby.
going ghost.
different.
I'm a stop.
Or you can go
And I'm
like,
going
you can-
ghost.
Yeah,
you
baby,
can
you start
choose.
wiping from the back,
You
baby.
can choose what
smell
you
like
do with
stepped
that.
in rallies, baby. That shit wasn't. All that shit you were talking about, baby, it wasn't that.
But shit like that, like, yeah, tell
Cause
the
me
girl
gonna be
that her
hot,
food
boy. I ain't drunk
nasty,
for so
like,
long.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you feel
be
like you can
it
tell
don't-
your significant other everything?
It's a way to say it without being like rude or like condescending about it. You can not spit it out like, "Ugh, this shit disgusting. What the fuck you did to this?" versus being like, you know, babe, I don't know what you did this time, but
That shit-
this ain't it.
But- shit ain't got no
but-
salt in
but-
it.
But what
Yeah.
I'm saying, that shit be hard. I know you probably saw this. They got damn video of the old dude where old girl shit put all the salt on the bottom.
Yes.
Okay. What? Couldn't say
Them niggas,
nothing.
he ain't say
He
nothing.
ain't
I said,
say
I would be
nothing.
so mad. So they do this like salt prank. So they'll put hella salt in a spoon, dip it in some sauce that they making like spaghetti or chili or something. Give it to that nigga and be like, babe, taste this sauce. How does it taste? And of course it's hella salty because it's a hella salt underneath that one layer of, you know, liquid of soup or whatever.
Niggas ain't saying shit. Niggas
Niggas
ain't
ain't
eating
saying
that
nothing.
shit.
They just eating it like, it's good. If my nigga did that, I would be
Nah,
so
I'm saying
mad.
something. I'm
Like,
saying
what?
something about
Tell
that.
me.
I'm saying something.
Tell me that shit
I can't
nasty.
cap you down about no food. Now if you my girl, I gotta eat this food
Yeah,
for a long
exactly.
time.
This who your person
Okay,
is. They
but
gonna feed you.
but for real, that is more hard for truths to tell than others. Like somebody some food, some shit. I
Yeah.
can probably tell you something like that.
Yeah.
But like about some other girl type shit, I'm not gonna tell you about that because I know.
One nigga might tell you, baby, you kind of messy. Why the fuck you so messy? You always on the phone with your friend talking all that messy ass shit.
Yeah.
You too damn messy.
Now, yeah, like that's what I'm
Girls
saying.
don't be want to hear that.
That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, I ain't messy. They be calling me. I don't give a fuck. You be listening.
But
Niggas
truth,
be messy.
but truths like that, you really should tell their ass off.
Yeah, I
So,
mean,
wrap this shit up. I gotta piss.
Nah, bro.
okay, right, because we ain't getting
Move
nowhere with that
move the
anyway.
camera, cuz.
Big
Tell the
said
truth,
wrap this
bro.
shit up. Tell the truth, y'all.
Tell
Cause
the
me done
truth.
got me sweat like I ain't drunk in 2 weeks, boy. Come on.
Oh God, I ain't drunk about a month.
Hey man, let me.
I be off the scene.
21 Vibez the
Podcast.
podcast. Make sure y'all subscribe,
Follow,
follow.
like.
Period.
All that shit.
We out.
We back, man. Look for us. We coming.
Oh God.